All right, welcome to game number 2 of Mango Masters versus Chicken Thuggits. This is the second game in the best of 2, so no team will be eliminated as it's just the group stage. Mango Masters took game 1 in a dominant fashion on the back of their Huskar. They came online so quickly that Chicken Thuggits were unable to recover and unable to hold their ground. And now we see Earthshaker, Keeper of the Light, Omni Knight, and Medusa Band. Omni Knight was used to great effect. Sorry about that. Omni Knight was used to great effect by Mango Masters, and Chicken Thuggits are showing it some respect, removing it from the pool in Phase 1. Medusa also taken out, a hero widely regarded as just maybe a little bit overtuned these days. If you let it alone for just 5 minutes, like no time at all, it becomes incredibly difficult to deal with. Now Viper banned out by Chicken Thuggits. Another annoying hero, pretty popular these days. Can go for a lot of different item builds. We've seen like the Kaya, Ags, Veil Vipers that just melt people in their poisons, and the standard right-clicking Vipers, and the occasional Viper still goes for a mechanism, but it's not that common. But it's out of the pool, so we don't really need to talk about it. Tidehunter, going to be the last Phase 1 ban from Mango Masters, and now Chicken Thuggits, with their first pick, have quite a few options open to them. We'll see if they want to go, most teams in the 80-12, and just most teams in general, go for their supports first. Especially really versatile supports like Winter Wyvern. Some people highly value Ancient Apparition. Earth Spirit Sand King has been fairly popular lately. Rubik, also very popular. And last game, Chicken Thuggits used Disruptor and Ogre, and they're going to grab Bane, a very annoying hero to lane up against, and can definitely set up for success in the mid lane. Getting a point and Enfeeble early just ruins your CS. It's become so hard to last it against the hero. It's a nightmare. Quite literally, in some cases.
10 seconds remaining.
And now, Mango Masters have 2 picks as their kind of rebuttal. Bane also opens the door for things like Mirana. It's pretty good with like a Centaur. I think you gotta be mindful of the Mirana. It's definitely a possibility. She's fallen a little bit out of favor, but there's potential for some scary plays. And Mango Master grabbing a Witch Doctor. A high damage support, good in the lane. Malediction and Death Board add colossal amounts of damage to your fight. It's also it just comes online early. The Cask is a very powerful spell. Voodoo Restoration helps you with early pushing and early team fights. And I do wonder. I mean, Bane is fine by itself. You don't need like a Mirana to go with it. You don't need those. You don't even. I mean, they could go for an Invoker too, of course, like the Sunstrike setup. But Invoker also fallen a lot out of favor here. So it's fine by itself, but I am curious if they do plan to run it with something. But Mango Masters grabbing a Skywrath Mage. This leads me to believe, okay, that's so telegraphed. Chicken Thuggets should ban out Faceless Void. 100% should ban out Faceless Void. That is so telegraphed. And even without the Void, though, Mango Masters now have insane amounts of damage. They could delete heroes from this game. If you get hit by a Malediction and a Skywrath ult, oh boy, you are not likely to survive, no matter how hard you try. A couple heroes maybe could get away with it, but Chicken Thuggits, they're going to get the Brewmaster, an incredibly good offlaner. Sky's decent against it thanks to his silence, but if Brew gets his split off, Witch Doctor is pretty bad against it. Sky can't really kill his Brewlings either. So a great pick, very potent offlaner these days. Mango Masters banning out the Shadow Fiend, a very strong mid laner, can be just a few CS is all it takes for him to be incredibly hard to play against.
5 seconds remaining.
Just get that damage from the souls, and suddenly you can't last hit, you can't deny, there's nothing you can do. So a couple mids removed from the pool, the Viper, the Shadow Fiend, Chicken Thuggits. I'm curious to see what they're worried about. I still think you ban out that Faceless Void. However, Mango Masters could be, trying to pull one over on Chicken Thuggits. They say, look at these 2 really good Void combos. Look at these 2 heroes that synergize wonderfully with it, but have no intention of picking the Void, and are going to, in essence, make Chicken Thuggits waste a ban. But I still think that's too risky. Void is great against Brew. Bane is really good against Void. When Void is most of the chrono damage. But when there's a Skywrath Mage and a Witch Doctor, Bane doesn't really do that much to save his teammates. So I still think the Void Ban is pretty high value. It's pretty good with, like, even just against the Brew, because he can't split. But Mango Master's also banning the Axe. It's another good choice. Similar to the Void, it's kind of like a Chrono. I wouldn't be surprised to see them ban out the Void. And Kunkka banned out by Mango Masters. That's really good with the Bane. That's a good Bane combo to ban out. But now Chicken Thuggits back to the next ban. It took them a little bit of their reserve time to figure out what exactly they wanted to ban last time. So maybe they're going to wait a little bit. Maybe they're going to try to, you know, be patient about it. Think it over. Decide, you know what, are we afraid of this Faceless Void? Do we think that Mango Masters even want the Faceless Void? Maybe they're just trying to, you know, pull one over on us. The bright side is Sky and Witch Doctor are very, very greedy. Chicken Thuggets draft currently is super not greedy. Brewmaster needs all of 2 items, and Mango Master's actually banning out the Outworld Devourer. Mirana's still in the pool for Chicken Thuggets, or not Mango Masters. Chicken Thuggets banning out the Outward Devourer, and Mirana's still in the pool for Chicken Thuggets as well, if they want to go with that Bane combo. I don't know how I feel about Mirana against Skywrath, but she goes for Amanda style, so it's probably good. Mango Masters still could go for that Void. They don't need to get it this pick, though, because I don't think Chicken Thuggets get it. Brew is not a very good mid laner. They could run, Chicken Thuggets could run the Brew, the Void, if they want. And Mega Master's going for a Slardar, so that's either offlane or a roaming support, and it's a core Sky. I think it's more likely it's a core Slardar than a core Sky. You don't see that all that often. Similarly to Zeus, Infused Raindrops and Magic Wand are very, very, very good against the Sky, so whoever he's mitting up against can grab those 2 items and pretty much completely shut him down. I still think Mango Masters are posturing for a Faceless Void because amp damage is wonderful with the Chronosphere. It's also great with the Witch Doctor ult because Witch Doctor ult is physical damage. We'll see if they go for some more minus armor on Mango Masters. Chicken Thuggets, though, are going to go for a Queen of Pain, so she definitely wants a BKB this game. Also, probably a Lincoln Sphere. At least one of those 2 items. Yule's also would be a pretty good choice if she wants to get really... It depends on how her lane
10
goes.
seconds remaining.
And we don't know what she's laning against yet. It could be the Sky.
5 seconds
but
remaining.
Masters, it's their 4th pick. A lot of teams pick their final cores and the 4th and 5th pick. Still some ambiguity, though, from the Mango Masters draft. Skywrath could be a core. Slardar could be a core. I think it's unlikely that Skywrath is a core. They probably do an offlane Slardar. I don't really care for offlane Slardar. I think Slardar is much better as a support. Chicken Thuggets, currently I like their draft better because there's a lot of stuff they can do with it. They can go for team fights. They can go for pickoffs. They're pretty good at both of those things. And we'll see how they continue to augment their draft in this case. I'm trying to think of... Juggernaut would be good for Chicken Thuggets. And Mango Master's picking up the Death Prophet. Yeah, they're gonna ban Faceless Void, I feel like. Because all 4 of these heroes are really good with Faceless Void. But again, Mango Masters could just be pulling the wool over our eyes. They could just be saying, look at how good our team is with Void, and then just not pick the Void. I don't think they need to pick the Void. They've got reasonable setup just with Slardar Crush. They could pick something else with decent CC. I can't really tell you what exactly. Chicken Thuggets, I would like to see a Juggernaut from them. It's pretty good, this game, I feel like. It's super versatile. It's not going to be phenomenal, but it's decent, and they're going to grab a Shadow Shaman. Okay, so that's their other support. I like that a lot, because if there is a Void, you have a lot of tools to kill him inside his own Chronosphere. Chicken Thuggets can also push really fast if they want. Mango Masters rely on it. Like, both teams now have an objective-taking hero in the Shadow Shaman for Chicken Thuggets and the Death Prophet for Mango Masters. I think they need to get good building hitters on both sides, for sure. And Shadow Shaman also goes great with Bane. Can Nightmare and then trap people in wards, and just this disgustingly long CC chain can come out, and And now Chicken Thuggits are looking for their
Fire
carry,
team
and
banned.
Sora Mango Masters. The Slark would have been pretty good, I think. Would have been alright. Been good against Slardar, at least. Would have been okay against Witch Doctor. Would have been really good against Skywrath and okay against Death Prophet. And Faceless Void, finally banned by Chicken Thuggits. I don't know if Mango Masters were getting it, but Void looks really good for them. Void is great against Brew and Queen, so definitely would have been a dangerous pickup if they did go for it. And now Chicken Thuggits looking for their carry.
10
I
seconds
still like the
remaining.
look of a Juggernaut. He's good. He's just decent at everything. He's decent at
5
team fighting. He's
seconds
got a good
remaining.
laning phase. He's good at taking towers. He's good at killing Roshan. So I like that. Another one that I think is okay is Gyrocopter. Great team fighter. Pushes
Radiant
waves.
team pick.
And they're going to go for a Terror Blade. Interesting. I don't think it's bad. Mango Masters are pretty garbage at killing illusions. But Terror Blade's very vulnerable to early game aggression, which Mango Masters currently have in abundance. So the Shadow Shaman and the Bane will have to do a
10
lot of work to
seconds
protect him,
remaining.
and Queen of Pain and Brew will have to create a ton of space for this Terror
5
Blade. If it
seconds
goes ultra late,
remaining.
though, Terror Blade's going to crush them. Mango Masters could pick up a decent core, though, for him. I think in their case, a PA is okay. But they're going to go for a Huskar again.
Choose wisely.
They don't really have a combo with it, but they did have it. It did work pretty well for them last time. It's good against Terrorblade because his health is never at full, so he can't really sunder you, which is good. But still, I'm a little hesitant about this Huskar. A lot of physical damage and pure damage on Chicken Thuggits. The Sonic Wave, the Shaman Wards, Terrorblade. Brewmaster has great control spells. Bane also good against, has a pure damage nuke. This is a much harder game for a Huskar, and there's no Omni Repel. There's no Guardian Angel either, so it won't be quite so easy for him to get in there. I think I like Chicken Thuggets draft. I'm not sold on the Terrorblade, but the other 4 picks I think are very, very good. I think Mango Masters are very greedy in their draft, but they played really well last game, and their draft is pretty greedy then too.
Prepare for battle.
So we shall see. And speaking of Mango Masters, it's 6-7 playing Death Prophet Rolo on the Skywrath Mage. Potato on an encore performance of his Huskar, with Slardar being played by Deadeye, and then with 16th Knight being played by playing the Witch Doctor. He's not being played by Witch Doctor. He is not Witch Doctor. Meanwhile, on the Dire, we have Jukester on the Brewmaster. Bane's played by Mako. Nipple on the Shadow Shaman. Sayuki on Terrorblade. And then Floating Bark, I like that name, on Queen of Pain. This is a decent mid matchup for the Queen of Pain. She can blink away from the Death Prophet siphons.
30
It's fairly
seconds
even,
remaining.
though, I think. Like, both of them will probably see us pretty well. One could kill the other, but it's kind of depends on the ganks that happen, depends on how well they see us. And their control of the lane equilibrium also will be very important in determining how that goes. Alright, now Terrorblade will be grabbing this bounty rune.
Heroes
Both teams
rode
just
out
hanging
to the
out at their
field of
respective
glory.
bounty runes with the mids, blocking their waves.
Fortune.
So now 6-7. Both teams getting good blocks. Queen of Pain, not really. Getting a great block. Death Prophet with an excellent block. She needs to be... Yeah, okay, it'll be fine. It'll be like the perfect block. Your creeps are up the high ground, and... Yeah, and those denies going to be useful. 6-7. Gonna have a good lane, I think. Meanwhile, the top lane, it's Slardar and Skywrath Mage, Deadeye and Rolo. Sky has a lot of really annoying harass that he is sure to just vomit out at enemy heroes. They need to be careful of the Metamorph, though. A Nightmare into a Shackle could lead to quick death with Metamorphosis. But Rolo just going to spam out those nasty birds and keep the harass going. Now he could be in trouble. The shackles onto him. Crush canceling them immediately though. Metamorphosis coming out and Deadeye doing what he can to beat down on him. Both teams taking a lot of damage. Deadeye and Rollo getting lower thanks to the Metamorphosis, but they did get that Metamorph out. So you won't have that for quite some time once the time's out. Meanwhile at the bot lane, Brewmaster, this should be a decent lane for him. We'll see if he gets a D ward. Oh no! The ward was placed right here. Jukester getting juked, not able to find that obs. Gets the sentry, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot. Ping's coming out at the top. Sayuki's Metamorphosis has ended. Brew trying to blind his enemies, but getting zoned back with the Malediction and the Flaming Spears. Not a whole lot of damage at the rank 1 Maledict unless you do a huge amount of their HP.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Mako now with a point in the Nightmare. And Quap with an invisibility rune. 2 points on the Shadow Strike. There is a drain. Nope, actually 7 seconds till drain. 6-7 could be in trouble. He's on the low ground. Floating Bark is on the high ground. Bane on the way here now. Well, this clue off 6-7. He sees him. The dagger could come out the slope, and they don't use it. Floating Bark not willing to commit, but perhaps just waiting for 6-7 to get back onto the low ground. Oh, and meanwhile at the top, Deadeye finding Nipple. Got some T-Tors, and now a drain onto the Queen of Pain, trying to heal herself up. A couple more right clicks will do the trick. The Fairy Fire comes out. Queen of Pain jumping back and does manage to kill her in a deep dive. And no mana available on the Witch Doctor to get any kind of vengeance. Queen of Pain just going to TP back to her lane as well. Bottle finished. Nice kill for them. The top a slow onto the Slardar. They get the crush onto him as well. A lot of damage coming out. Don't know if they'll be able to get him. Shackles coming out, but it doesn't seem like there'll be any kind of fault. Sayuki could be in serious trouble if he goes in for that. A silence onto him. The illusion going to die. The clarity is canceled. A nice concussive shot. A nightmare onto the Slardar. Is anyone able to get in range for this? Nipple not quite there to get that stackle off. Now needs to be very, very careful. Mango popped on Rollo. Rollo wants to maybe go back into fight that, but needs to be really careful. He is very squishy. Missile Wave is pushed in deep. Sayuki CS only 4 CS to the 17 of the Huskar. Nope, a nice slow on him. He's silenced now. He's getting beat up. Another Arcane Blast. They don't have the mana for it, so he should survive, and Deadeye will get freed by the Skywrath Mage from that Nightmare. Meanwhile, 6-7 out CSing the Queen of Pain very hard just from the CS. Mango Masters are getting very, very far ahead. It's not looking good. Terrorblade really needs to have more CS than he does. Only 4 right now. He's an extremely item-dependent hero. Deadeye contesting this pull. Wants to get some XP. Shackled up. Terrorblade rotating in. I don't know if they can kill him. He has no mana for a crush, but does have a mango, and now mana available for that crush, but he's just going to walk away. Rollo has arrived as well. We'll be able to discourage any kind of chase. Sayuki going to farm up that last creep. I don't know if it was worth using his Metamorphosis, and now he's not in the lane. Not getting this lane CS.
Double damage.
And a DD rune for Floating Bark. Might go for this Death Prophet, but probably doesn't want to tank creeps, and definitely doesn't want to get hit by the drain. Like, if he blinks aggressively, he'll die. Oh, and at the top, Nipple, they do get Slardar. And that ward should have seen this Witch Doctor coming in. They still have a Shackle available. Metamorphosis is over, though. But with a TP from the Slardar, they might go for something. Nipple, did he see 16th Night? I don't know. I think he sees him now. The concussive shot coming out. The cast as well. And now a crush, the Malediction, and that's an extremely dead Shadow Shaman. We'll pop to that last Malediction. Nope, we'll just actually get right-clicked down. But Brewmaster, only level 3 up against this Huskar. A very difficult lane for him. And things are looking bad for Chicken Thuggits as their CS is dwarfed by Mango Master's CS. They do have a couple kills, but Queen of Pain at only 9 and Terrorblade at only 13 last hits to the 32 of the Huskar and the 27 of the Death Prophet. Shadow Shaman spots this Witch Doctor. Queen of Pain with an Invis Rune bottled up. 3 ranks in the dagger. Very interesting. Usually we see 2 and then they max the Scream. Clipswarm doing some damage. No rotation coming in. Queen has her blink available. Maledict coming out. The cask is stunning her up, but she gets her Invis off and will escape promptly. That's annoying for her, but she has 3 bottle charges and a couple fairy fires, so shouldn't be in any danger. Death Prophet on 6-7, or 6-7, now getting slowed up, blinking forward from the Queen of Pain, and a clap. Exorcism popped! Definitely not necessary to use that Exorcism. In that case, you just let yourself die. A nice rotation from Chicken Thuggits, finding an important kill and an important cooldown from Mango Masters.
Radiant's middle tower is not
Jedi with 3 ranks in his crush, a nice damaging nuke and a long stun. Meanwhile, Huskar again closing in on that. Has armament already and is working on his halberd. 44 CS for the Huskar, 33 for the Death Prophet, and 28 denies on the Huskar means he is very far ahead level-wise of a lot of these heroes. And now looks like a fight up here at the top lane. Queen of Pain is here. They're looking for roll. They'll find him. The Sonic Wave won't connect on anyone, and now no mana for a blink and no mana for a dagger slow. Slardar will slither away. They just get that Skywrath Mage for quite a lot of cooldowns used.
in the wrong end of business.
Metamorphosis on cooldown once again. But you'll take any kill where you can, and this early in the game, these cooldowns getting burned isn't that bad. Oh, but speaking of bad, they do lose a hero. Potato gets Brewmaster, but does die. However, he gets the XP, and the Brewmaster will not. Witch Doctor level 4. I wonder if he's going to max Malediction. I've seen this before where you get the max Maledict and just get super aggressive. And speaking of aggression, Mako getting low. Nightmare triggered, popped immediately. And now Mako could be in trouble. The Crush on cooldown in 1 second. They'll get the Crush, and the Arcane Blast will not get him, but Slardar right click will, and now he could be in trouble. And nice silence preventing the Shackle from coming out. Deadeye on the run. Will they find him? Will they find anyone? And now a Crush instantly canceling, and they get the Shadow Shaman as well. And now Life Break coming in from the Huskar. Sayuki gonna go down as well. A double kill for Rolo and a wonderful rotation. Again, also gonna give some space to this Witch Doctor and get him some levels, but now the aggression already coming out, and they're gonna be giving all the CS to Potato as he is the Huskar. TP's coming in. Shadow Shaman and Bane up here at the top lane already. They TP'd in the trees, so weren't spotted. Meanwhile, Death Prophet claims that mid tower. Did not use Exorcism as it is only just cooling off after she used it and died in the mid lane. Meanwhile, Brewmaster trying to get aggressive on this Witch Doctor. This is a hero he definitely could kill with a clap and a couple lucky crits. Now Huskar TPing up, or still up in the top lane. Terrorblade TPing. 40 seconds on Metamorphosis. So they can't fight this. But Queen of Pain on the way. Oh, a nice silence onto the Shadow Shaman. A Crush doing so much damage. They already lost the Shadow Shaman. Nipple still alive, actually. And now silence, but will go down. Queen of Pain going on to this Huskar. She doesn't have Sonic Wave. He's very tanky with that armament, with that Inner Vitality. Sonic Wave will connect, and they don't quite get him just yet. And they will finally get him. But a beautiful 3-man Crush from Deadeye. And now they could lose all of these heroes that they brought up. No mana for the Blink. And Queen of Pain so low. No, she's going to go down to the Exorcism. Sayuki also going to go down to a Crush from Deadeye. They clean up, killing 4 heroes in this top lane. Beautiful Slithering Crush to set up for that from Deadeye. And man, that Sonic Wave was necessary, but it did leave him out of mana to find that to escape. And goes down in the trees to Exorcism. And with Exorcism still up, actually it's down. It's down. They can't get this. Well, they'll get this tower, I think, but they won't get it super fast because the Exorcism is down. Meanwhile, Bane has TP'd back up to the top. Bot lane trying to TP away, but he'll burn to death in the fountain. Had too many stacks on him from the Burning Spears. The top tower does go down. Bane now stranded, no TP. We'll just have to try to run away, but oh, Deadeye's in position. He has Nightmare and a slow coming out. Crush, and yeah, this is a very dead Bane. You may have used the Nightmare on the Slardar, but really, you're the one with the bad dream. He goes down very quickly, cut off from his team, and with no TP, slip away unnoticed. 7k gold lead at just 11 minutes for Mango Masters. This game's starting to snowball out of control.
Dire's top tower is not on top of things.
Taking a look at the overall net worth of all these heroes, it's 5k on the Death Prophet, almost 5k, 4.9 to be exact, on the Huskar, and 3.6 on the Slardar. None of the Dire Chords are even close. I mean, Death Prophet almost twice the net worth of the Terrorblade. Huskar also almost twice the net worth of the Terrorblade, and this hero is incredibly item dependent. He needs to get like a Manta. He needs his Scotty. He wants probably a BKB. He just needs items in order to survive, in order to have a high impact in this game. And a nice slow onto him. The Shaman, or the Skywrath ult coming out, and it's a dominating spree for Rollo, using the information they received from the Invis Rune, coming from that Witch Doctor, to find a quick and easy kill. The other thing is, since they're doing so well, their greedy support duo isn't being punished. And their support duo does massive amounts of damage. Skywrath and Witch Doctor, both huge damage supports. I am kind of surprised to see Concussive Shot max. The damage scales, but the duration doesn't. And oh, a Crush coming out, a Deathward coming out, and they find the Brewmaster unable to split. Things go from bad to worse, and a TP canceled from the Shadow Shaman. Doesn't want to bring himself into the danger zone. Terrorblade also likely to have to back off. They have no vision either, so they probably need to leave this. Sorry about that. Ward placed. They know there's no detection there, but this ward is there. I don't know if it's very good though, because you see the Logan open and jump forward. Sonic Wave coming out, connecting. They instantly kill the Death Prophet before she can do anything. Mako gonna go down though. Potato's still alive. Rollo gonna go down. A good crush onto Sayuki. Sayuki though still pretty healthy. Doesn't have a Sunder, and they kill 3 heroes in a blink of an eye. Fantastic rebuttals, and now Huskar trapped. Brewmaster manages to escape, and well, Brewmaster does get another kill. 4 heroes dead. Wonderful play from them. Sorry, I'm getting a little dizzy. I am afraid I am getting sick, as in the flu is going around. But I can keep it together for this game.
Worthy treat.
And now Death Prophet trying to get some push, trying to, you know, recover from that. And man, that was so good for this Terrorblade. He got 3k gold, or 2k gold out of that. The gold graph's gone. Looking at the graph, it dipped down a lot. 2k in favor, 3k just about, really, or almost 4 in favor of Chicken Thuggits. So they'll be really happy with that. XP also going to go down by a rather significant amount. Chicken Thuggits are trying to fight in this. They need to be careful. The Exorcism already pops. The blind not really going to do anything. A dagger slowing up this Death Prophet, taking a lot of damage, taking the tower as well. A good silence coming out. They're trying to heal her, but Terrorblade jump in from that Huskar. They quickly go on Nipple, who's burning, but now the Fiend's Grip will slow him down. A lot of damage coming out onto them, though. The Death Ward gets one, but they do cancel it with the kill of a Deadeye on a dominating streak. And now Death Prophet gonna go down. Not quite, though, just barely. Still alive. She needs to get out of there. 4 heroes dead. They've only killed the Witch Doctor. Definitely that's super valuable. Queen of Pain might find some kills here, though. The Death Prophet really low. However, her ult ending will heal her back to full. Meanwhile, Skywrath Mage Rollo not even there for that. It was a 4v5. Just going to try to push this tower, and looks like the Queen of Pain does back off, needs to go heal up. And they're looking to try to finish off this tower. It's pretty healthy though, and heroes are back,
Dire's
so they're
bottom
going to back
tower
off
is
as
on
well.
its way further down. Dire's top
Jones of
tower
Endurance
is
now
even
finished
better
on
at the moment.
6-7 into Yules, which means this you're hard pressed trying to outrun him. But, you know, you can't outrun this Skywrath Mage. He's slowed up. Queen of Pain wants to return on him. Now that Dagger Slow is on him, haste on that Slardar, and they're going to back off. They don't want to chase across the river. Definitely a good call. Sayuki almost with his Dragon Lance will be a nice item for him. But still so behind on this Terrorblade. If it goes super late, Terrorblade could, like, just carry, like, 1v5, really, but easier said than done to get to that point. Chicken Thuggits with the smoke. They're getting ready. They know where the Radiant are. They know where Mango Masters are. They've been in this bot lane for a very long time. Witch Doctor trying to de-ward, and they'll get it. But they have all the information they need. Chicken Thuggits trying to wrap around. They want to find someone. They could have their smoke broken by this Huskar. Terrorblade Illusion scouting him out. The smoke is broken. Witch Doctor spots one. The cast coming out. It will connect on the Bane as well, and now it's done onto one. The Bane, Fiend's Grip instantly canceled by a cast bounce. Oh no, what a disaster. The Sonic Wave coming out. They do get one, but now they've lost two. And they get two as well, though, so far a decent trade for them. They're trying to get the Witch Doctor. He's slowed. He's dead. A double kill for Sayuki. And now Death Prophet TPing away. They don't see her in the trees, but they see the Skywrath Mage. The Brewmaster spots him. Queen of Pain getting silenced, and oh no, she's got a little too aggressive, and she'll go down to Rolo. But Rolo probably pays with his life. He has 10 wand charges, but TP on cooldown for a minute, and it's in his backpack, and a triple kill for Sayuki. Maybe difficult to get to that point with Terrorblade where you can carry, but if you keep getting fights like this, it's a lot easier to do so. Get the fight recap. We didn't get all those kills, but it's taking a look at the graph, which we'll update here in a second. It's going to be a significant gold swing in their favor. And a clap onto the 6-7. 6-7 has Exorcism, has the Drain going out, doing what she can. She pops the Exorcism, now is stunned onto Sayuki. Sayuki, no Sunder, won't be able to get it off, and will die. And now they're going after Jukester. Jukester getting that Maledict damage, chunking him up. And 6-7 finds one kill. Was tanky enough to survive that encounter, and they punish the aggression. The gold graph, I mean, they're doing all right, but things are not looking amazing. They have gotten a couple good kills, and Sayuki catching up wonderfully. We can take a look at the graph right at the net worth chart right here. We see that he's at 6.2k, only 2k behind the Death Prophet, but still 1k behind the Huskar as well. However, he scales much better than both of those heroes, and if he ever gets ahead, it's going to be real scary. If you're Mango Masters, they have tools to kill him. I mean, amplify damage plus Death Ward plus the Skywrath Mage, that just demolishes that hero. That hero just gets eaten alive by all that damage. But they do get that tier 2 tower, the first tier 2 tower of the game, without losing any of their own tier 1s. I'd like to see either of these teams go for Roshan, especially Mango Masters, as they do have a Huskar on their team. Witch Doctor, meanwhile, just getting some aggressive vision out. We'll let them get some successful ganks in the future, perhaps. Blink Dagger finished on the Brew. We saw it used at the bot lane. Interesting that she goes for the damage. I think she really wants the health. Ugh, sorry. 6-7 going for a Shiva's Guard, going to be fantastic against the Terrorblade Illusion Army. Already a decent hero against the Illusion Army. Looks like teams might be looking at Roshan, might be considering it. 200 health picked up by that Shadow Shaman. There is a smoke on the Bane as well. They just put a sentry down, so they're fairly confident there is no vision. Haste on the Queen of Pain. They might try to make a move on 6-7, but his team's in the neighborhood. Slardar especially dangerous. Has an armlet. And now smoke from Chicken Thuggits. They want to try to get something. They want to try to get really aggressive. monster. Oh, a nice crush. Catches one. The cast coming out. Catches two. Sonic Wave coming in. They're doing a lot of damage. Death Ward doing so much, but the Witch Doctor dies. And now she's rooted. She's trapped. She's going to go down. And now Exorcism doing a lot of damage, but she's getting beat down. Those wards. She heals herself, trying to buy herself some time. And now 6-7 still in so much trouble. She will die, but they've lost their Queen of Pain. They've lost their Bane. But Rollo, he might go down too. Slardar sprinting away, and Huskar continuing to shove in the mid. A 2-for-2 exchange, and when you're behind, you'll take that. A 1k gold swing in favor of Chicken Thuggits. Terrorblade just needs to survive these fights. That tier 2 tower does die in the mid, though. But it won't be too long before Sayuki gets his Manta style. We'll probably take the health talent. I would hope he takes the health talent. It will be difficult for him to survive in these fights otherwise. He builds a lot of beef though, so the attacks might not be bad. And now Sayuki just trying to continue his farm, trying to keep things going. Deadeye also farming. Whew. Potato though gonna have a BKB that's gonna make things a lot harder. The Sonic Wave still goes through it, but you know what? It's not even a good item this game. Fiend's Grip goes through it. Sonic Wave goes through it. Shadow Shaman Ward damage goes through it. Terrorblade will right-click you to death through it. The only thing, Sunder goes through it. It doesn't really stop that much. I'd rather see him invest in some more damage. Lincoln Sphere or like a Lotus Orb would be good too. Assault Cuirass would be great. Could go for a Hood. Hood's not that good this game. Yeah, really, I don't think BKB's a great item for Potato this game. So much stuff goes through that. Lincoln's would be decent though. Lincoln stops the Fiend's Grip, Lincoln stops the Shackle, Lincoln stops the Sunder. They have a lot of stuff to pop it, but it's still a really good item. Pings out onto Roshan. They have a Slardar, so this Roshan not long for this world. Corrosive Haze, as it's called these days, will just make him disappear. They're gonna put this on the Huskar for sure, and then they're gonna try to go high ground with it. They ended the game on the back of a Huskar Aegis last time. We'll see if they're able to do it again. I think they can get a Rax at least. They're all pretty low right now though, so they'll need to heal up Slardar especially. His Crush is their most reliable form of crowd control. Otherwise they have Witch Doctor Cask, which isn't a bad stun, it's not a reliable stun. They really just have the Slithering Crush. 6-7, continuing his push. We'll have his Shiva's Guard and just a couple hundred gold. Deadeye with the bash damage. Interesting choice. I guess he's a core Slardar. I wonder if he'll go an Echo Saber this game. I think that'd be a decent. I think on Bash Heroes, Echo Saber's pretty good. Gives decent stats for him too. Gives him some mana, gives him some HP. Rollo with his Ato stun, gonna go for a Yule's. DD rune on this Huskar, very frightening. These Terrorblade illusions are beginning to be annoying. Yasha finished on him now as well, but he's still a bit behind. And now Exorcism pops. DD rune as well. Drums triggered. They're doing so much damage to tier 3. Fortification is available, but they could still just lose this tier 3 tower. Queen of Pain jumping forward, has Sonic Wave if they want to use it. Sonic Wave 6-7 dead instantly, and so is this Witch Doctor. And now Huskar chained up, Rollo, Fiend's Grip, and nice silence to cancel the Bane's Fiend Grip. And Potato getting so low, and now he's going to die as well. Queen of Pain jumping forward, they're trying to find more. A nice crush onto one, but Queen of Pain getting also super low. Rollo killing her off, but should die to that dagger. In fact, he will, and it's a double kill for this Brewmaster. So far, it's a 1 for 5 as they kill off all 5 of the Mango Masters heroes. Just not showing the respect to Chicken Thuggits, and a massive 4k gold swing in favor of Chicken Thuggits. I mean, they deleted Death's Prophet. And not just her, Witch Doctor also annihilated. She just fought like right up here, and that just set up for her to be instantly killed. They got a clap, they got a stun, they had a scream, a Sonic Wave, and she's just gone. She was dead. And then Huskar died, was controlled enough
Radiant's
so that he
middle
couldn't get
tower
any
is
damage
under
out, couldn't really
attack.
kill anybody. Yeah, Queen of Pain died, but you killed 5 heroes, and your Terrorblade lived through the whole
Radiant's
thing.
middle tower was smashed into pieces.
And he can finish his Mantis-Style now. So he's really not that far behind, and they're going for this tier 2 tower. The Shiva's Guard doing what she can to try to slow them up, but
Radiant just fortified their spot.
I think this tier 2 survives. They're farming up these wards pretty quickly. But that was an Aegis that was just gone. The reverse of last game where Potato grabs an Aegis and they just end it. This game, they grab an Aegis, run up the high ground, and are smacked down by Chicken Thuggits. Just look at that dip in the graph. XP also almost a vertical line in XP, a 5k XP swing, which is very valuable for these supports. And now they've smoked up. They weren't under vision. Oh, they see Deadeye. They get a Fiend's Grip onto him. He has a sprint up, but he is dead. They didn't have to travel far for that smoke. And now Queen of Pain. No, she didn't pick up an item. Mid-style finish. Someone just got a BKB. I don't know who it was. I think it was actually it was Huskar. Or it was probably Huskar. Yeah, he got that BKB, but again, I don't think it's that good. It doesn't help you against Fiend's Grip. It doesn't help you against Sonic Wave. It doesn't help you against Terrorblade. So we'll see. I don't care for it. But it's it's not even good stats. The stats per cost on BKB is really bad. I would have much rather seen like even like a Helm of the Dominator, Satanic, Heart, just like a really. I think if he just gets raw health, he does well. They put down a Sentry Ward. They could smoke, but they may not need it. They might find somebody without. But now they're spotted by a ward moving as a squad, and so they quickly retreat. The Dire's scanning. They see people on the other side of the river. Pink's coming out. They saw Potato. Potato saw them as well. Quickly TPs to the bot lane. Rolo with his Yule's finished. Going to be going for a Glimmer Cape. Death Prophet. Continuing her farm, going for a pipe. That's going to be a good item. I like the pipe. She needs to get some tank items like that. She's getting just eaten alive.
Regeneration.
Queen of Pain, meanwhile, going to be going for a Maelstrom. She needs a defensive item. The Ancient Seal will ruin her. Yule's would be great because then she can actually purge off the Death Prophet Silence, but it's a little risky because of the positioning that does to you. You're not going to get a Manta on a Quap. If someone on our team like the Brute gets a Lotus Orb, that'd be great. I think he should get a Lotus Orb. I think that'll be really good for their team. Now, the helm, or the hood of Defiance, now finished. Yeah, Echo Saber gonna be Deadeye's next item. Try to proc that bash up. That's a lot of bonus damage if you get a bash. He should definitely get the night vision at level 20 though. That's a stupid amount of night vision. Now they find a ward, they kill it off. The gold going to Floating Bark. Rolo continuing to farm up here at the top lane. He's got a lot of farm for a Skywrath Mage. He's ahead of the enemy Brew and just behind the Queen of Pain. However, I don't think they win the farm game, not against the Terrorblade. You do not want to just farm against the Terrorblade. And even Queen of Pain late game has pretty frightening. She can get really good right clicks. The spell lifesteal makes her so hard to kill. The spell block also just amplifying that difficulty to kill. And even if she gets the fear, that's so much added control. If she gets the fear, then the BKB's really good. If she doesn't get the fear, it's not very good.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now TP, it looks like they want to try to get a fight at the spot, but right now it's just Huskar alone. Ooh, that's a nice scouting coming out from Sayuki. They spot two. And Chicken Thuggit's going to play accordingly. But, oh, Potato. Fiend's Grip onto him. A dagger. Sonic Wave coming out. They're getting the right themselves. This Skywrath ult not getting enough damage in, and Witch Doctor just dies before he's able to finish anything. The damage coming out, floating Bark goes 40, pops his BKB, but he goes down anyway. But they lose their Shadow Shaman, a buyback instantly from this Huskar. She's got her Yules going, doing a lot of damage to Floating Bark. 6-7, getting low though, so much damage from this Terror Blade. But the Shadow Shaman wards get that tower, and now no Huskar TP, able to come in. He has to walk there. Rolo gonna go down. 6-7 hiding in the tree line. His ult still up for a long time. Will he get anything to drain? And now she's trying to avoid these right clicks, but she'll go down to the Terror Blade. Double kill. Deadeye also gonna go down. Or will he? The armlet toggle with the blink cooling down in just a second. She could find it, but she could pay with her life, but she does get him, but now she goes down too. 5 heroes did die. The buyback coming up from the Huskar Mango Masters. Their gold lead plummeting as that was a 3.7k swing in their favor. And Terrorblade again survives the entire thing. Now he's just going in on Potato. He does not care at all. Potato getting so low, getting chunked, and will go down a mega kill spree for Sayuki. And now the tier 2 will also go down. Things are beginning to look very grim for Mango Masters as this Terrorblade gets item after item, and the graph slips further down towards Chicken Thuggits. Now, less than 1,000 gold left until the Terrorblade has his Eye of Scotty. He has his 10 to all stats, his 300 health. He'll probably go the attack range talent at 25, but he's really tanky now. I don't think they can kill him unless they get a good initiation. This Death Prophet just feels so fragile. She gets blown up. All of their heroes are just getting erased. The Metamorphosis damage from the Terrorblade really just putting in all the extra work. That's 80 extra damage. He already hits so hard. And after this camp, he'll have his Eye of Scotty done. Yeah, that's frightening. He's so tanky now. 2,800 HP, 42 armor when Brew's around. Otherwise, how much mana armor does the Vlad get? 4 armor. Otherwise, it's 40 armor, or 38 armor. So incredibly difficult to bring him down. They may, I mean, if he gets hit by Maledict, he'll still likely die if he doesn't get a really good Sunder off. If he does, then Maledict will do no damage. Roshan is up, by the way, so that's definitely something they're going to have to think about. But looking at this gold graph, less than 1k in favor of Mango Masters, and there's a Terrorblade on the other side. 30 to 29 when before they had more than 10 kills up, and there's also no XP in their favor. They're going for a Roshan, but I think they know. I think the Dire are aware. They have a ward there. They spotted the movement. They do it fast, but do they do it fast enough? Chicken Thuggits getting ready. If they get a good jump into this pit, he has the ult. Pops in, going in on Sayuki. Sayuki is getting kind of low, though, the Death Prophet. He has Sunder beneath Sonic Wave. Death Prophet getting very, very low, getting torn apart. She's caught in the Phoenix, but she can't do anything. It's a double kill for Sayuki, and now make that a triple. And now the split from the Brew. They get the Slardar as well. Sayuki getting pretty low. The Skyrat trying so hard, but it's not going to do anything. And now Rolo pops his Glimmer. They're chasing him after him, though. They still want to get him. Sayuki is very, very low. Has a Sunder. I would probably Sunder my Bane. I would just say, you know what, give me your health, Bane. And, oh, will they get him? The blink forward. He pops his Yules and just kind of delays the inevitable. Will go down. And I think they go for this Roshan. That's another 5 kills. That's a 2,900 gold swing. Probably more like a 3k gold swing in favor of the Chicken Thuggits. He should just Sunder his Bane. He should. He really should Sunder the Bane. Do it. But now they're going to put pressure onto this tower. I think they probably put a Roche while the Metamorph was up. Roche is like mostly dead. Now they pop the Shaman Ward's Fortification also activated, but with that Ags, it'll be a very fast push. And okay, he Sundered the Brew since Brew is going back. That's good. And yeah, this tier 3 gonna go down. This opens up shrines, likely going to get some racks too. This whole lane looks like it'll go down. The ward's able to hit both at the same time. That's the first lane of racks. Conceded to Chicken Thuggits for now 8k gold. A beautiful 3-man crush though. They're trying to get what they can. They want something. They want anything. They get 1. They should get 2, but it's only the supports. But Sayuki finds the Witch Doctor. He's godlike now. And soon we'll have a Butterfly, only 900, only 1,000 gold away from his Eagle Song, and only about 2,400 gold from the whole Butterfly, and he can farm that up so quickly. Just look at this net worth. This graph is ugly if you're on Mango Masters, but Queen of Pain shut down by Rolo.
New beginning.
So there's still some kill potential there, but it's so difficult for them to find anything in this. I feel that this Terrorblade is almost in that too big to fail position, where he's just so incredibly beefy that you just can't kill him. They are going to get the Roshan though. They will deny it from Chicken Thuggits. And I really think Chicken Thuggets should have got this Roche. They could have gotten the Roche and then gone for, then still probably gotten the tier 3. And the Rax even. And 1,000 night vision picked up by the Slardar. Good choice. Makes getting smoke ganks and stuff a lot easier. Because you see them way before they see you, and if they're smoking against you, it'll pop, their smoke will break before you're in their vision. So a good choice. Huskar going to be going for a heart. He hasn't gotten a new item in a while. His net worth 4k behind the Terrorblade. Death Prophet 3k behind. She's going for a BKB as well. Again, I don't like this item this game. It doesn't do a whole lot to save you. Lotus Orbs, Lincoln Spheres are much better, I think. I think also getting stuff like Heaven's Halberds, Butterflies are better because there's a lot of right-click damage. The Shadow Shaman does a lot of right-click. Queen of Pain even, at this stage of the game. Mostly a right-clicking hero. I mean, she's almost got a Mjolnir. She has a Dragon Lance. She's a right-click hero. Yeah, she's got that magical burst, but at this stage, it's mostly her right clicks, and BKB does nothing for you against the Terrorblade, and we've seen him eviscerate these Radiant heroes. But they pop their smoke with that added vision from Deadeye. They should be able to spot people out if they get out of position. But they don't have any vision up here. A nice Sentry Ward will prevent any vision from being obtained unless they get one right here. But that's not like a super great ward. It just sees like this. Still good though. I think it would actually see like this, just about. Nah, more like this. And Mango Master's not able to find anything with their smoke. Chicken Thuggets not leaving the base. They're playing very cautiously.
I'll take that.
Mjolnir now finished on the Queen of Pain.
Illusion.
Putting that onto the Terrorblade or herself is also a lot of added damage. I don't know if Death Ward triggers the Mjolnir. It might. Like the static shield. I don't know if it triggers that. If it does, you really don't hit Queen of Pain with that. Deadeye trying his best to farm, but Slardar not a very good core, I don't think. I feel like he should get a Force Staff this game. Force Staff is so good on this hero. If he gets some lucky bashes, they might kill Terrorblade. BKB would be really good for Terrorblade. It looks like he's changed his mind from the Butterfly, wants to get an MKB. I don't think that's super necessary. His attack speed's so fast, he doesn't even care. Deadeye going for another BKB. Again, I don't think this item's that good. It only saves you from a couple kind of okay-ish spells. I mean, it stops the Shaman control, which I suppose is something to be worried about. But it doesn't do anything against this Terrorblade. It doesn't do much against Bane. It doesn't do much against Queen of Pain. Deadeye trying to shove in waves, get them some vision, get them some information, stop Chicken Thuggets from pushing it all. I still think he should get a Butterfly. I think he's unkillable with a Butterfly.
A soldier's fortune.
Mango Masters don't want to just be farming. You're against the Terrorblade. You don't have any cores that outscale that hero at all. Like Potato could be 6-slotted with like a heart. It's satanic, and I don't think it would do anything. I think Terrorblade with just the items he has now would just slaughter him. Just too much physical damage, especially if he gets an MKB and a Butterfly. Rough. Chicken Thuggets playing safe though. They don't want to get caught off guard. They're underneath the ward though. BKB now finished on the Slardar. Being very measured, and wow, they had a really big gold lead, and it's gone now. I'm not saying they missed their opportunity. I still think Chicken Thuggits are way more ahead than it looks just because they have a Terrorblade. Sayuki, though, hasn't really gotten any farm in the last little bit. I'm assuming they lost all their gold lead because Potato, because Deadeye, because 6-7 have all been able to farm during this time. So, and then they lost 3 heroes here after getting the racks. Aegis has been claimed. Mango Master's unable to find anything with the Aegis. I don't know if they can win a fight without it. Oh, they see Sayuki, but a good groove, stopping them, gets silenced up. They have the shrine, they could pop it if they want. The Death Ward coming in, doing a lot of damage, and so does Skywrath. But so Sayuki hitting so hard. However, Deadeye gets 1 kill. Sayuki, though, stunned up. They're trying to find him. They're doing everything they can, but Deadeye will survive just barely. But now Potato, not quite so lucky, taking so much damage from this Terrorblade. And now he finds 1, he finds 2, roll open. Oh, a good Deadeye. Deadeye with a great stun. They actually get the Terrorblade down. He has buyback, but 5 heroes dead. That fight was very bad for them. They fought in a really cramped spot, which maximized the exorcism damage. They got hit by cast bounces a lot. They got hit by a bunch of multi-man crushes. And now, that could be the game. As that's a 4k gold swing in favor of Mango Masters, who Terrorblade can buy back, but he doesn't have a BKB of his own. Terrorblade should get a BKB. That would stop the Skywrath from silencing him. That would stop the Spirit Siphon. That would stop the Slithering Crush. All those, the Slithering Crush is really, it's worth it by itself to stop that ability. Yeah, he has just enough to buy back. And now Deadeye. I mean, that was a lot of damage from the Slardar. I vastly underestimated the damage that Slardar did. And just look at this graph, back and forth, and back and forth. That's tier 3 tower getting low. Exorcism is down. That's their reprieve. They won't get the... They'll probably get this lane. They might get 1 barracks. They have to be careful, though. They should hit the range tracks. Okay, they are. They're backing off now, though. So, a fantastic fight for Mango Masters. They killed that Terrorblade finally, but he's still at the top of the net worth. But they showed off just like what they were capable of in that fight. Sky Mage did a lot of damage, but I mean, they still gotta be mindful. They're down 1 lane of racks. However, both teams now gonna be able to start claiming shrines. Actually, I would like to see Chicken Thuggits try to get these shrines. I would like to see Chicken Thuggits just go out and fight a little bit more, because they just sat in their base and did, when they had a gold lead, they sat in their base and did nothing with it. Yeah, you got to be worried about, you know, getting jumped, but I think if they had the proper vision, proper defensive vision, and I think they did. They've had some pretty good vision all game. They should have been able to go out without too much fear. And I mean, Sayuki should have had, you know, his MKB. He could have had a Butterfly. Butterfly probably could have won him that fight. He could have just not died, because so much of that damage is physical, so much of that is right click. But now a Heart of Trask finished up on this Huskar. We'll see if that saves him from this Terrorblade at all. Still think I'd like to see him get Butterfly over MKB, but his MKB is finished. A lot of damage. He should definitely get a Dragonlance too. But now they're smoked. They're on the prowl. It looks like Mango Master's also smoking. Slaughter has that night vision talent, though. It looks like they're both going to miss each other with them kind of going like this. Very awkward as both teams miss one another. However, they do see Potato up at the top lane, so Chicken Thuggits might be able to find something if they pursue, but do they really want to fight this? I don't think they have buybacks on anybody. The only hero in the game with buyback is Skywrath Mage. So the winner of the next fight could very well win the game. The vision, they spot 1. Concussive shot coming out. Brew instantly silenced, killed off before he's able to do anything. Slaughter jumping in onto the Bane. Bane dead before he can do anything. The Death Ward coming out, doing so much damage, but it's cancelled. And now the Queen of Pain getting low. Terrorblade trapped. He's stuck. He sunders, but way too early. And now he's going to go down. No buyback on him. Only buyback on the Shadow Shaman. But it's 4 dead, and Queen of Pain very low. Has to run 3 seconds until she can TP. And now that ward the MVP ward. They instantly silence the Brewmaster before he can split. And a buyback from the Shadow Shaman, it might not be enough. Exorcism is running. They'll get the tier 3 with the Exorcism at least, but nah, they won't get the rags. I'm surprised that Death Prophet didn't go Octarine Core, actually. But what he has been paying off. That pipe especially, I think. One lane of barracks at least. They'll likely get to Huskar life breaking forward, going after Nipple. He's dead. He's done for. And Lotus Orb finished on the Slardar. And now they're going for the second tier 3. They could easily get Mega Creeps here. Such a back and forth game, but now 15k gold in favor of Mango Masters and 20k experience. Things are starting to fall apart for Chicken Thuggits. Their Terrorblade was doing so much work for them, but just wasn't enough, it seems. And I believe this is going to be GG, as I believe this is Mega Creeps. And only Terrorblade can really farm those that quickly, can only stop those. And there's still a tier 2 tower on the Radiant as well. So Mango Masters, despite a very scary mid-game situation. Oh, a clap from Brewster. Brewster splitting. He's going in after this. Scarlet Mage gets stunned up. They're going after Huskar. He's so tanky. Mako going down during his Fiend's Grip, and now Rod of 8, so she's not able to blink away. Skywrath ult will finish him. Buyback available on the Queen of Pain, and now Brew going to die inside his ult. His Brewlings slaughtered. Double kill for Potato, and that's Megas, and that's GG. Mango Masters had a rough mid-game. That Terrorblade was super scary for a little while after a couple bad high ground sieges, but he wasn't enough. Wasn't able to do it on his own, as the rest of his team was a fair bit behind. So congratulations to Mango Masters, claiming the series 2-0. But Chicken Thuggits definitely put up a fight, and I look forward to seeing how they develop later into this season of the AD2L. They certainly show a lot of promise, and if they can just improve their team play and their decision making, especially in the late game, I think they could go quite a ways once we get to the playoffs in several weeks, like 5 weeks or something. Anyways, that's all for right now. I will be back in an hour and a half or so to cast another series. I don't know what teams it is. I don't remember. I'm sorry. But I will be back casting another series at 10 p.m. Eastern Time or 7 p.m. Pacific. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Congratulations to Mango Masters for taking the series 2-0. But Chicken Nuggets put up one hell of a fight. Chicken Thuggits put up one hell of a fight. And I will see you guys shortly. Thank you so much for tuning in.